guys. Today I'd like to talk to you about a little project I'm going to have going on as the autumn months draw in, and I wanted to start by just saying that generally I'm not really a mood reader. I tend to plan out every read and every minute of my time. I'm a slow reader, less than 200 words per minute, so it's really important to me to really plan what I'm going to read, because I might only get to 25 or 30 books in a year, so it's very, very important that I am on a very tight schedule. But saying that, I have planned in some seasonal reads for this autumn, and I would like to start as the summer months come to an end. I'm going to get away from those summer reads a little bit and move into something a little spookier, a little bit more atmospheric. I thought perfect for the end of the summer, kind of that, dying days of August, early days of September. H.G. Wells, The Island of Dr. Moreau. I thought, the idea of an atmospheric, kind of creepier tale when you are stranded on, kind of like a jungle or desert island, really appealed to me as a good way to kick off like a scary season, so to speak. And it's a classic that I haven't read, and it's sitting on my shelf staring at me, telling me, come on, this is the perfect way to kick it off. So Island of Dr. Moreau by H.G. Wells. Then I thought, as autumn, the leaves start to change and the weather starts to change, why not pick up a book that's been spoken about quite a bit on Booktube and is quite highly regarded in Pines by Blake Crouch. So I have this series. It was bought for me on my birthday last year, and it's a kind of perfect autumn fodder. It's got atmosphere, and it's going to be perfect to kind of bring in those autumn months and kind of give me a kind of setup to some kind of more spookier, horror-based books. So maybe later in September we'll get around to Pines by Blake Crouch. And then I thought, time to get serious, time to go back to a classic horror in H.p Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu. So that will be how I probably kick off October, with the Call of Cthulhu, and really getting into the horror in time for Halloween. Another classic that I have not read. My brother actually has read this, and it comes highly regarded, so I'm looking forward to Call of Cthulhu by H.p Lovecraft. And then I thought I would finish with a straight horror book. I really wanted to get into reading The Dark Tower, but I know there are a few books you want to tick off before you get there, and one of them being Salem's Lot, and I don't want to put off reading Dark Tower much longer, and I also need a book that is perfect for Halloween. And what's better for Halloween than vampires, I suppose? So here we go, Salem's Lot. It's probably the longest of all of these books, and me being a slow reader, it might take me a few weeks to get through this, but I'll probably dedicate the majority of October to getting through Salem's Lot. Expect reviews and updates for this series of books in the coming months, especially into October and early November. I'll be bringing you guys some coverage and some opinions on some of these books.